It is what it is.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we are going to be talking all about what's coming in Season 19. We have new looks at the Watson Town takeover and how it's going to operate with the brand new Storm Point, along with some new stuff that's going to be sold to us that we haven't seen before, and well, honestly, I don't really know how I feel about it yet. We're also going to be about 45 bucks. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So it has been an entire season since some major mayhem went down on Storm Point with a huge weather event arriving. However, in Season 18, it went completely incognito and has disappeared completely. A lot of us knew that we weren't going to see it in Season 18 if you were following the leaks, but it looks like it is finally ready to come back in a little more than a month. And this is thanks to Hypermist and Rinda, who showed us brand new control stations for the Watson Town takeover. This is a pretty cool asset that Hypermist showed us. It even has a Watson screen on the computer, and thanks to him, we also got some more images on the screen. Now, it's obviously called a pylon facility. Along with that, it has its own unique power grid. See the Watson thing right there, and there are transmissions and pumps, coolings, power, vent, all that. What's really great about it though is because it is called a pylon facility, we know that there are two new areas getting reworked, Amp Station and Pylon, and it seems pretty likely that it's going to be at the pylon / lightning rod area on Storm Point, which was originally the leaked idea. Although Amp Station could always see something, I've heard rumors of a Rampart one there, but also just outside of those two major changes, the entire map is going to be completely reworked from what I understand. So if you're familiar with any of the map whatsoever, do expect some major changes to come with that for Season 19. There were also some other things shown in the data mine files, such as this heat shield version 1.71. I don't know what the current version is. I don't think they're going to be doing any upgrades in the near future, and it makes sense because Watson actually helped design the storm, so it would make sense that she had something to do with the heat shields being introduced. It could just be a little nod to the Watson character, because it's also shown that it has an energy reader, which is their heirloom right here in the files, so that just kind of seems what's going to be the case. But the big question is, if we are going to be getting Storm Point in Season 19, which this is basically confirming at this point, are we going to be getting a new map? Because every winter for the last season of the year, we get a brand new Battle Royale map that started with World's Edge, then went to Olympus, then Storm Point, and most recently Broken Moon. It's always been a trend. There has been a lot of leaks and rumors that it was going to be in Season 20, and now some are saying that, well, it could actually be back in Season 19, but then you would be introducing two new maps, which could very well be the case. If it does come, we do know it is going to be a Titanfall themed map, and there has been a lot of hints dropped about Titanfall. For instance, Titanfall 2 got a mysterious new game modes weeks before its 7th anniversary, even though the game hasn't received updates in a very long time. It's also interesting, as it's been pointed out, that Titanfall 2's anniversary lines up with the ending of Apex Legends' current Battle Royale season, meaning that 4 days before Season 19 of Apex Legends, Titanfall 2 will have its anniversary. Along with that, there are 3 unlisted videos on the Titanfall 2 website. 2 of them, I believe, have been there since 2017, if I'm not wrong, but one of them does seem to actually be a new one that was added in. Also, 2 years almost to this exact date, Respawn put out a tweet saying, contrary to what some folks are reporting, Titanfall is the very core of our DNA. Who knows what the future holds? And usually Respawn teases stuff sometimes 2 years in advance. It's actually kind of how their cycle works with how long it takes them to get new stuff into the game. This is all also added to the fact that Titanfall 2 maps have actually been found for the mixtape game mode, with Exoplanet, Homestead, Angel City even listed there, and Colony. We've even seen the Colony map in the game, though it does seem like this is either going to be launching in Season 19 alongside Storm Point, or we wait a little bit, but they're starting to set up the Titanfall theme, which is nice to see because the Titanfall player count is actually starting to go back to a pretty respectable rate. It's only 5,000 below its all-time peak on Steam, which is pretty awesome to see for a game that's been out of the commission for so long. But along with that, the other thing that makes me think that we are going to be seeing more Storm Point changes, because Olympus does look to be the next ALGS map replacing World's Edge, and with that happening, we can also be expecting to see some more Olympus changes throughout the next couple of seasons as they try to make it more comp ready, or who knows, maybe they think this is actually the perfect map for it. But you can be expecting Olympus and World's Edge. Along with that, there does seem to be a new boost system put into the game. There's even a store tab for it right here. It shows mastery boost for your weapon mastery, level up boost, and battle pass boost, all which seem a little weird to me. The way that it works is squad survival, for instance, 5% bonus team survival XP, and then a premium battle pass boost. This just seems like more cosmetics getting sold, but it makes sense because it does seem that Respawn is finally putting in the new engine upgrades, which will come in Season 19 alongside Storm Point. Oz put out a tweet not too long ago, which also went in line with the leaks that I had talked about, a new engine upgrade. And as you can see, the dev team has actually put out an update 2 days ago about a DirectX 12, which is going to actually help their rendering engine, and it's called the Rendering Hardware Interface, or RHI, which pretty much goes in line with what Oz was putting out there. So it does seem like this is coming to fruition very soon. Let's just hope that with more cross progression code that has now been found in the game just yesterday by Hypermiss, that when all this new stuff comes, they finally add in cross progression, because I've had to cover this in a video for the last 3 years. It's about time they add it in. Let me know down below, are you excited for the Watson Town takeover, the Stormpoint stuff, and how do you feel about more Titanfall content getting added to this game, or do you just really not care? Also, check out this video right here by the coach of Oxygen Esports, where he gives some breakdowns on how to get better at the game of Apex Legends if you guys are into that kind of stuff. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the aliens. I'll see you out there.